Hello, this is Mike Predator006 with CardRunners. Today we're playing a live session on Bovada Poker. And there's been a lot of talk about the fact of Bovada being an anonymous poker site. As you can see, the opponents I'm playing against are all just numbers. They don't have names, so you don't have the ability to use your database with any type of HUD to track these players. And it's an interesting dynamic and changes the game quite a bit. If you know my previous videos, I'm very dependent on my HUD. It helps me make a lot of decisions, and without it, it's going to alter our play. And we're going to look at some of the dynamics of how it does do that, as well as making reads based on lines and positioning and stack sizes, and what adjustments I make according to them being anonymous. So right now I have four tables fired up. I'm going to hopefully be able to keep those throughout the whole session. For some reason, if I do lose a couple of tables, I'll pause it and come back when I do get four tables going. Something I like to do when I'm sitting at these anonymous tables is when I enjoy starting tables, and when I do that, I don't like to sit down with a full stack. I think that personally for me, when I see somebody sitting down with a full stack by themselves, it makes me a little it makes it a little more likely that they're actually a decent player. So I try to get action. If you see, I just sat down here with 50 at a $51 table, and I got four players on here that aren't buying in full. And after a couple hands, I'm going to top off here. And throughout the video, I'm going to refer to this top left table as number one, top right as number two, number three, bottom left, and number four. And another interesting thing about Bovada is the inability to top off. I'll typically, when I have played on other sites that have that option, I'm going to use it quite a bit on every site. So another fact about Bovada is it's kind of similar to live play. If you sit down in a casino, I'm going to call on top left with the ace of clubs here, and I'm raising on the top right because I'm going to have a SPR that is in my favor post flop. And with the ace of clubs here, in addition to the aces, I would be easily be able to make a move should we hit the club. And with the pot being SPR 1, I'm going to go ahead and bet this. I mean, if I'm beat, I'm beat. I'm calling 2 into a $10 pot here. We're folding here, and luckily, not even the short stack decided to come along. So we did hit our low with a pair of fives. We're going to go ahead and bet 15 because we don't have too much risk in getting quartered here. And maybe we'll be able to push them both off high hand, maybe two pair, since there are a couple, there's a flush draw out there, or potential flush out there, not a draw. I tend to see bet a little bit less on these sites, the anonymous sites. I think that it's interesting because the fact that the opponents don't know it's me, I think it kind of works in my favor, because I think that when I sat as a regular, it may have affected the action I got. And I do enjoy, and I have been doing well on Bovada. I'm going to go ahead and top off on this table now. And we'll be raising this, and we're going to raise his limp here. This isn't this isn't a good three bet candidate right here if he was going to raise. Um, I prefer to, well, I'm not going to do it with a nine for sure. If I had something like ace two five, ace two four queen, or ace two five king or better, something like that, there may be a potential for a three bet there.